Hello, everybody. We're here with another Gold
Hello.
League summer split game, and with me I have Georgia, um,
Hello.
and we're gonna be casting Redemption versus We Have Girlfriends. Uh,
Somehow we have
Somehow we
girlfriends.
have girlfriends. Interesting name. I know Riley and I were talking about interesting team names.
Yeah, there's a lot to split.
There's a lot of interesting names here. But yeah, the lineup is pretty good. It looks like they're already in draft, so they kind of started without us. But here it is, and yeah, Redemption. We saw them earlier this week, and they had a strategy against who was it? Who was it last? They faced, I think it was
Lilac.
Lilac. Yeah, smiley face.
Yeah.
Smiley face. Anyway, so now we're coming out with a some familiar names on the team of girlfriends. I'm just gonna shorten it to that.
It
Um,
sounds
like
good.
Kodak Mac, uh, and several others here. But this
Yeah,
bands are pretty fast. They're going really fast.
they are. They know what they want.
They know what they want. Run me through what these bands are looking like here.
I mean, they went Yi into Aatrox, into Nocturne, into Lux, into Cassidon, and then Oriana. So they're banning out Fuchs on the
Fuchs.
girlfriend side with the
Yeah.
Oriana and Lux bands. And then it looks like a lot of jungle bands from Redemption.
Yep. For sure. It looks like it. And they are gonna first pick Morgana.
Morgana.
A very strong flex pick and a very
Yeah.
blindable first pick.
Yeah, she could go in so many places.
For sure. And don't worry, we're working on the title. I don't know if it's changed yet, but Wei
It
said he
is
would. It is
changed.
okay. It is changed. Perfect.
Zaya Rakan.
Zaya Rakan.
I guess Rakan has a girlfriend. Well, a wife.
Yeah. Not sure if she put a ring on it, but I'm sure they have rings in the lore. I don't know about
Mhm.
that, but they are gonna respond with Caitlyn Graves. I wonder if it's gonna be Caitlyn Morgana. Is that
Looks like
uh
it will be.
Yeah, it's a strong combo and very potent against Zaya Rakan here. So
Yeah, and Morgana's really good into the knockups that Rakan can provide.
yes, indeed. So yeah, and they're also gonna pick Sejuani here. I know that's a
Sejuani.
prevalent pick.
Yeah,
It's a
lots
good
of people.
Yeah, it's a good AP response to the Graves, who we know is going to go jungle on the other side.
Mhm.
That means his armor stacking will not be as efficient if he's ever in a 1v1 against Sejuani, but this is a team game. We'll see what kind of responses. They are going to ban out Akali and
Even more
Galio.
mid laners.
Even more to take out Fuchs, not wanting
Hmm.
him on anything he's ever
Nothing
gonna
comfortable.
play. Yeah. So,
Just want
definitely
to
that.
make him pick some weird stuff.
Yep.
And then an
Meanwhile,
Ornn ban.
Ornn. Yeah. So they have another choice here. Looks like a mid laner is gonna be Yone.
Yone. They decided between the brothers.
True.
Twisted
And
Fate.
okay, I haven't seen a lot of Twisted Fate lately, but
No,
always a good pick. Good roamer. Pushes the wave,
definitely.
helps out his team as much as possible here. Let's see what they respond with on Redemption.
Hmm.
And this draft is looking pretty good on both sides, I feel.
Definitely. It's very strong for both sides.
Shen.
Shen.
Okay. I guess they thought that taking that away from girlfriend's team comp might be actually really good because they don't want
Hmm.
too much map pressure with both Shen Ultimate and Twisted Fate
And
Ultimate.
Twisted Fate.
It's
That'd
a
be
really,
scary.
yeah, it's really deadly when you pair them together like that. So definitely a good pick and a good blind pick, I feel,
Yeah.
into their comp as they're leaving top lane for their last pick. And let's see what the mid lane pick is here. Nico.
Nico.
Ooh, okay. Run me through that. I haven't seen a lot of Nico mids lately.
No, there isn't much Nico, but I mean, their Redemption has so much CC with the Morgana and the Nico and the Shen. So like if the Graves and Kate can get off a lot of damage, and the Nico has a lot of burst damage as well, it can be really good. And I think Nico can
That's true.
generally try to keep up with Twisted Fate roams. She has a really good team fighting ult to disengage and Trundle top,
Trundle top. I
I
haven't
guess.
seen that in a while, but
No.
I think it was played a few times in the past, at least in the league, and it's not bad.
Mhm.
Especially since you're facing Shen, who is gonna
Shen,
build
yeah.
tanky. You just steal his stats with Trundle and call it a day. Very
Hmm.
good in the 1v1. He will kind of struggle against
It's
that
the rest of the team though.
yeah, but we'll see how they operate here. Um, so yeah, I don't have the ability to run the poll, but at least I don't think I do. But I'm sure if any exec is in the chat, they could run that for me, please. But anyways, what are your thoughts? Who do you think is gonna take this game one away?
I do think both drafts are pretty good drafts. I think Redemption might have. They'll probably win that bot lane at least in the early game because Morgana Kate is a really has a lot of pressure in the bot lane. As far as Nico TF, I think it's generally pretty even, but it just matters how they use their roams since they both have a lot of ability to push waves and roam.
Okay.
So, and then in top lane, as you said, I think Trundle will be very good on the one-on-one, but when it comes to later in the game, it's no doubt that Shen has a lot more pressure. I
Okay.
don't, the Sejuani into Graves, I think they're both just trying to do a lot for their team. Graves has a lot more 1v1 potential, but Sejuani's way tankier, so.
That is true. Sejuani is tankier, and it's gonna be kind of an interesting matchup. They do have, I think, a much tankier team on the girlfriend side, but
Yeah,
Redemption has the utility. I feel
yeah, the
enabling
utility
Nico,
in CC.
yeah, utility in CC, enabling Caitlyn and Nico to kind of just pop off in any team fight.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, me personally, I think I like Girlfriend's comp a little better. I mean, I haven't seen them as a team in action yet, but
Yeah.
definitely gonna be a banger first game, I would assume. And they are gonna start the in-game draft in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's gonna be a match, and this is a best of three, so we always wanna clown fiesta, maybe. Uh, I don't know if it'll come to that, but we have seen some clown fiestas in the past with Redemption. Just kidding. But yeah, let's see if it does become one or if it's a slow game. I
Yeah,
mean, I think
there
uh,
are a few of those. They're a little more boring, but they do happen.
true. Um, I feel like the side of girlfriends, it wants to scale a little bit heavier than Redemption. Redemption does have some good
Yeah,
scaling with the Nico, but I do think the two tanks
they
on their
generally need
side.
to win early.
Yeah, the Redemption looks like they want to win early, and with roaming with the Shen ults and just getting early objectives with the Graves, I feel like that's their objective here. Meanwhile, on the other
Hmm.
side, Sejuani, Trundle, they want to get to late game and kind of shred the tanks. And Zyra
Yeah,
Khan, they're a bit like a mid lane or mid game. Sorry,
mid
power
game.
mid game power spike will come through for them. So, and their team
Hmm.
fighting is always good as it gets. Haven't really seen a lot of Zyra Khan lately.
No,
I
not
feel like
really. Just a little. But together they are pretty lethal overall, I think, as long as there's good execution.
that is true. I agree totally with you. And now we get into um, the actual draft. Oh, thank you for whoever
Prediction
started the
has been
prediction.
started.
All right, so put in those channel points. Who you think is gonna win? It's gonna be somehow we have girlfriends or redemption or redemption. I'm definitely yeah. I think somehow I'm gonna put my few channel points because often
Mhm.
whoever I vote for on these things, they always lose. So I don't know if it's just caster curse or I'm just
Yep,
bad
you're
at
cursing the players.
I'm just bad at predictions, I guess. But I'm gonna give it to somehow we have girlfriends, which what a what a name.
It
I still
is.
can't get over it.
With that, and then Rylion's body pillows.
Riley
I don't
on
know.
body pillows. Haven't
I
casted
think
for them
they're
yet.
also playing tonight.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, that would have been interesting game to
Another
see.
interesting game. Yeah.
Who are they playing against?
Um,
I'm
I
not
don't know
sure
exactly.
myself.
Yeah, it's not on the.
Okay, well, whoever they face,
It
I hope.
looks like gold yellow, I think.
Okay, gold, yellow. Well, I hope they brought their body pillows.
Did Rylion's body pillows to cheer them on?
Yeah, I can just imagine like his face and his magnificent beard on one of those pillows just printed out.
Hmm.
Oh, it would
Yeah.
be. That's a great merchandise. We should have T-shirts with his face. We really should.
We should.
But yeah, this is game one.
Yeah.
Interesting. That interesting on girlfriend's side. Husband versus wife is the name of their mid laner. Yeah,
That
that's.
is an interesting name.
I guess we could either call him wife or we could call him
Or husband.
or husband.
I got it. You call him husband and I'll call him
Oh
wife.
yeah, there you go. Okay, we got it. We got it
That'll
figured
make
out.
so much sense.
We gotta call the dual names here. And yeah, we have some familiar names. We do have an MVP from
That's
the
looking
spring
like
split.
Persona is top.
Yeah, Persona is top. Carry eBear in the jungle as always. We've seen him
Hmm.
do plenty of good work on the Sejuani.
Yeah.
Then we have Hottest Cashier, who was the MVP of the spring split, or one of the MVPs. And we do have
Yeah.
good old Kodak Mech in the support role. All right.
Yes. The
So,
first time we see them play.
yes, it is the first time we see them play. We did see Redemption on Wednesday, I believe, and I was casting
Hmm.
that game. And
I was
they,
playing it.
yeah. That was it was good, great gameplay from you guys. But
It was an unfortunate series of events,
yeah,
but
it was pretty unfortunate. But hey, you played. I guess that's all it counts, right?
yeah, definitely.
You're able to play with the
Win
team,
or lose.
win or lose. That's all it's about, really.
Hmm.
But yeah, all these Annie emotes. Wow, we got Annie emotes in the Twitch chat. I did
Yeah.
not know.
I don't think we have them. I think they're from a different channel.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, from Annie Bot.
Annie bot. All right.
Hmm.
Cool, cool. Like to see it. Like to see the Annie engagement. Unfortunately, Annie is not being played in this game. But hey,
I don't think she's been seen very much.
she hasn't been seen very much. We did see. I think it was on Wednesday against you guys. Annie was played,
Hmm.
no, or was it Thursday?
No, I don't think. I think it might have been Thursday.
It might have been. It might have been yesterday. Yeah, I remember seeing Annie mid somewhere along the line. I don't know. I don't remember which game it was from, but
You've just casted too much the past few
yeah.
days.
My brain. All right, I took a power nap today, so my brain is kind
Hmm.
of fried. Well, not from the nap, but just in general. But yeah, casting 3 days in a row kind of does that to
They all
you.
get mixed up.
Yeah, they all get kind of mixed up. I'm sure Ryleon has had that experience as well.
Probably.
But yeah, this is going to be a good series, I feel. I feel like Redemption does have the freshness of playing the games on Wednesday. They might have,
Hmm.
made some adjustments along the way, so we might
Yeah.
see a little bit different gameplay. We did see Reyna do pretty good work on Caitlyn, if I remember, on I think it was game 3. But yeah, if they, they had some few mishaps here and there, but like I was saying on Wednesday, if they clean up their gameplay a little bit, they should be able to, stomp this game out. I mean, I like to see Aaron on a more tankier person, such as Shen. We
Yeah,
saw him on Aatrox, I believe, and a few other
this
bruisers.
one trick.
Yeah, so maybe this change might come about. And I mean, picking away such a strong top laner for the other
Yeah,
side is
definitely
really
is a
good.
strong top laner.
Really good draft strategy, even though it is a blind pick. They picked the
Someone has to blind in the
someone
end,
has
so.
to do it against the red side. That's the only downside to being blue side. You do get the prio
Mhm.
picks first, but hey, someone has to take the fall, and it unfortunately is going to be Aaron.
Yes.
But I have full confidence in his abilities to at least sustain the lane, make sure he gets to level 6 safely, and then just does what he does best, go to a different lane with his ultimate.
Hmm.
Surprise Ezreal isn't grabbed in game 1. He's so strong. Yeah, I do
That
agree.
is true. There's like no bans either
Yeah.
for Ezreal.
I guess hottest cashier is more. We kind of saw him go ham on the more traditional marksman, like
Yeah, same with Arena. She has her
Yeah.
2 or 3 better picks, and Ezreal's strong, but sometimes comfort beats that,
Oops, I have the wrong.
beats the meta.
Yeah, for sure. Let me just change that real quick. There we go. And here we are, underway with game 1. Redemption versus
Yes,
somehow we have girlfriends. Let's take a look at the summoner spells once they pop up. Yeah, so we got Ignite coming in
pretty
from.
traditional, other
Yeah.
than TF Ignite.
Well,
But
I
I
mean,
mean, it is
eh,
good because he has his ult, so.
yeah, he does have his ult to make up for that. I mean, TP is good
Hmm.
for getting back to lane though, but I guess he wants to do
Hmm.
a little bit more aggressive gameplay on the Twisted Fate. So good to
I
see
feel
it.
like that's gonna be difficult into a Nico though.
Yeah, it
He
is
has to like
range versus range, and
poke her out pretty intensely in order to get her down to Ignite threshold.
that is true. I totally agree. It's a little bit gonna be hard, but she can't really evade that stun card, so
No, she cannot.
she can't even respond with her what's it? The invisibility.
W.
W. Yeah, yeah, it is the W. I haven't played Nico in so long, so but yeah, and I mean I'm sure Fuchs can handle it, but once that invisibility ends and you're just sitting there stunned, like what are you gonna do? So hopefully they tether appropriately, and we'll see if they go. Do you think they might do a 5 point, or one team wants to invade?
I mean, it's kind of hard because I don't think Fuchs will want to start his root, but I think both supports have potential to invade, and it looks
Okay.
like they might because like both Rakan and Morgana have that early CC that is really strong.
Yeah, Nico and Morgana seems really strong. A root on top of a root will
Mhm.
more than likely kill someone at level 1.
Yeah,
It looks like both teams are going to just play it safe.
yeah.
Just watching out for the potential invade as
Hmm.
Bangarang is going to start on his red buff. I wonder if Carry Bear is going to plop a ward down and then maybe go back. Or is he
That
going to
bot.
start a red buff here?
Not too many words going in either. They're just definitely playing it very safe.
Yeah, they're kind of just sitting around, not going too far into each other's jungle here. Aaron did plop a ward in that pixel brush on the top side of the map,
Yes.
so he will see Sejuani. Maybe not actually, because if she does start red, which looks like he
You
is,
might.
then he's gonna go bottom side after that full clear.
Mhm.
So I feel like what do you think is gonna be the most action intense lane?
Um, I think it just really depends on where the junglers decide to put their pressure.
Okay.
Because I think getting Nico ahead or getting Kate ahead on the side of Redemption is where they want to put the most pressure. But getting Trundle ahead might be pretty good for the top side,
Okay, we
as
do.
well as the Zyra Rakan lane. And it looks like there is trading.
Yep, some heavy trading here. A lot of damage coming out, but Not enough to get health bars below 50% here. They do want to
No.
hit level 2 first, it seems, on both sides. Looks like girlfriend's side is going to hit level 2 first. Kodak is going to go in with a knockup. Just going to E right on back to his teammate there. Meanwhile, Fuchs is pushing in husband.
Yeah.
But Fuchs
Missing
does
the root.
does get stunned in response. You know, miss the root, you get punished for it.
Electrocute. Yeah.
Yeah, and that will do it to you. And has not used a potion yet, but I'm sure as soon as the minions push towards him, he might have to use that. He was
Yes.
a little bit below 50% health there, but
Want to
not
be
to worry.
safe.
For sure, and we do have another engage from Kodak Mac, getting Reyna below 50% health.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure
The
coming out
Zaya
from.
feathers.
Yep, hottest
It's
cashier.
surprising. You thought they'd be more mid-game, but Kodak is landing a lot of his airborns and Morgana isn't shielding them, giving them a lot more pressure than I think they might have in this lane usually.
Yep, a good root from Fuchs. Gonna hit the area of her own, and in response, looks like Carry Bear did ward the red buff on the side of
Yeah.
Bangarang, so she knows. She might have an inkling of where Bangarang might be right now. And Carry Bear is looking mid lane, but too pushed in. Not gonna get a gank
Yeah.
off there. All right, another
All of
nice
his lanes
root.
are kind of
Fuchs is
pushing.
low. Fuchs is getting husband low. Can he get the kill here? He will flash. An auto attack will take first blood. Good job from Fuchs on that
Yeah,
one.
the empowered auto attack from the W passive definitely helped in gaining that kill.
Yep, and there was almost nothing husband can do. He might have
Yeah.
flashed there, but can't flash an auto attack, I think,
No.
especially if you're in range. So that might have been good or bad. Who knows? Moving on, though, that's going to give Fuchs a little bit of a lead, which we have seen him pop off with a small lead of his own. So we'll see if he can continue to keep that up. Meanwhile, Aaron being actually quite less aggressive than he used to play on those Bruiser champions. So good to see
But
it. He
he
will get
still
a gank
definitely
off
is winning some of these trades.
with Bangarang, who will taunt Persona. Persona's getting low. He is forced to flash. Oh, directed camera wants to go back to bot lane. Kodak Mac is engaging Awesome Bill. He's going to get a nice root. And then back to top lane we go. Carry Bear is looking for the 1v2 as Persona is safe and backed off. That directed camera
Yes.
really did not want us to see the action.
I mean,
in
there's
one
just
lane.
action everywhere.
Yeah, there's just this action everywhere.
I didn't want us to miss anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Except everything.
Persona is gonna TP back to top lane, who is still getting pushed in here. Hopefully he will collect all that farm. Bangarang just want to get the wave in. He knows that Carry Bear is nearby, so might as well help his laner out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Push the wave so that they can both reset. Mountain Dragon is up.
So it will not be a mountain soul.
So it will not be a Mountain Soul. For once, we had like 2 Mountain Souls
So
yesterday.
many mountain souls.
Yeah, it was. Ryleon was not happy about that, but it's okay.
Hylian and his dragons.
Yeah. Thank you for the hype, Ryleon, by the way. I'm ecstatic that you're watching us and you're our biggest fans, the #1 fan himself. Have to return the favor. Ryleon is my biggest idol when it comes to the streaming world as of currently.
Yes.
But yeah, we look like we have Persona engaging on Aaron here. Persona is level 6, so might have to... Oh, Fuchs getting low. Directed camera wants to shift around a little bit more than usual here. Carry Bear's going to engage on Bangarang. They are doing a scuttle fight. Bangarang will smite it, and Shen will go in, but is interrupted, I think, and Bangarang's getting really low. Carry Bear will pick up the kill. That was unexpected. I guess Trundle might have popped a pillar onto Aaron to disrupt that TP. That was really good from Persona to disrupt that. Otherwise, I feel like Bangarang might have lived
Could have
there.
had more of a chance.
Persona is getting engaged on
Stun, though.
by Aaron, but he's going to return with an ultimate, and he's autoing her, but he's out of mana. Aaron will force to flash, but
Definitely
not
scary.
enough. Definitely scary, but Persona was out of mana. I don't think there was anything more he could do but auto attack. He's
I
gonna
mean,
stay
one
in
auto
lane
might
though.
have been all it was
He
needed.
does have
They're
energy.
both low.
They're both so low. They're just kind of edging on the space of death here. Aaron does not want to miss any of this CS. He knows Persona is low. He has the energy. He is going to trade autos there with a chomp from Persona, but yet again, out of mana, at least a little bit more. He's going to get a level up. This is, they're just staying with low healths up here.
So
I wonder
scary.
if the jugglers are actually going to just come and,
Kill them both.
kill both, kill one, kill the other. Looks like Carrier Bear is on that side of the map now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bangarang is at his red buff of his own. Kodak trying to engage here. He's going to dodge
They're
the
not getting it.
binding. So, yeah. And, oh, I didn't even know that
Oh,
Girlfriends did pick up Drag.
they did. They must have picked it up after the death of Bangarang.
That's true. And looks like Carry Bear's looking for a gank up top. Meanwhile, Hottest Cashier and Kodak are going to get engaged on by Bangarang. The binding misses, but the smoke shroud. Oh, we go to top lane. Aaron's in trouble here. Persona has no mana, but Carry Bear's going to clean that up real nice. Oh, Hottest Cashier gets ulted by Caitlyn. Awesome Bill lays a good root onto Kodak. Kodak is going to get blown up by Bangarang. And Reyna's super low. Those minions! The minions!
No!
Oh, husband comes in and gets that kill with the ultimate of his own. Unfortunate that Reyna got pecked. The winning
one?
minions.
Yes. 2 for 2?
I believe, yeah. That was a 2 for 1, I believe. Yeah, because they got Persona, or not Persona, Aaron in the top lane, and then the bot lane shenanigans will always arrive some way or another. But Carry Bear is now going to take go up in the top side of the map. We do see Bangarang kind of lingering. They are waiting for Husband to come back to lane here, but he's going to take the safe route. Meanwhile, Bangarang will get the scuttle. He's going to get spotted out, as well as Fuchs on that ward right there.
Yeah.
So, good macro coming in from both of these teams so far.
Yeah. They're definitely, like, trying to keep up with each other in roams and jungle ganks. Don't want to let the other team get ahead in any way.
Yeah, I think appropriate responses to Shen Ultimate are there. Kodak's going to get a knock-up. Awesome Bill can't shield in time. Going to put him a little bit below 75% health. A lot of pressure.
Oh, but a good root.
Oh, good root. Yep, the Kodak is going to ult
Kodak
and
charm.
run away. Awesome Bill is going to ult his own. Get it stun on both
Double
of them.
stun.
Oh,
And a
the
good
root.
binding.
Reyna has to clean it up here. He will fall. Hottest
Shen
Cashier. Shen ult is coming in as well. Awesome Bill is flashing. Another great root. An ultimate from Reyna onto Kodak, and soon to fall will be Carry Bear, as 4 of them are on the chase.
Triple kill
for Reyna. That is huge. She is definitely far ahead now. Yeah, a little bit of a unfortunate event for Kodak, who flashed out of the way, leaving Hottest Cashier in the dirt there.
Yep.
Probably not the best move to want to save your carry, but hey, it happens.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication there, where
Yeah.
someone had to get hit by that binding, and Hottest Cashier thought he was safe. But
Yeah. He still has ultimate, so he really was taken by surprise.
yeah.
Yeah, little bit of a
surprise of his
miscommunication
partner.
for sure. Yeah. Well, that will put Reyna ahead very much so, and she's 4-1. She's gonna get a reset here, so might be
Within
close to a
1,000
mythic.
gold lead
1,000
on
gold
the other
lead.
ADC.
Yep. It is definitely going to get her close to what she wants. I assume that would be a. It's looking like it could be the. What's it called? Wow, I blanked on the name. Geez.
I don't know what built into what.
The
I can tell
ADC
you on
item. Gale Force. There we go.
Yeah,
Gale
the Gale
Force.
Force?
Yeah,
Okay.
Gale Force. It blanked on me for a second there. I've been seeing so much of the other ADC items like Shield Bow and.
Yeah, there's Shield Belt and Sundar. I mean, that's only Ezreal, but
Yeah.
it may as well be an
True.
ADC item at
Which-
this point.
Which I think Essence River is being built first on Hottest Cashier, so definitely interesting. They are going to
Yeah.
pop Rift on the side of Girlfriends onto the mid tower. Gonna
But
get
it
a lot
only
of
gets
gold.
one charge.
Only gets one charge, but hey, that's gold, and that's preparation for Dragon here. And Reina is gonna get
Uh-oh.
caught out. She's gonna get stunned, charmed,
Or
rooted,
shut down.
and shutdown goes over to Husband. Meanwhile, in the top lane, the directed camera wants this 1v1 fight. Persona is just autoing Aaron, and back and forth. Is gonna pop the ultimate onto Aaron. Gonna sap his health and his stats real quick, but no
They'll get
harm,
the
no
second
foul.
drag, it looks like, as well.
They will get the second drag. Looks like for pretty much free. They got a pick. Awesome Bill's trying something here, but there's only so much Amagrata can do. He did respond with a good shield, black shield onto himself. Bangerang is going to respond with the gank on top lane. Aaron is in trouble, but and he's going to walk back, and Aaron's going to flash out of the way. Bangerang is left to continue, but Persona flashes in. Does not get a kill or anything out of that flash. They know his flash is down.
Oh, no.
Aaron is still risking it for the biscuit, and Aaron does fall to Persona. That's going to be at least a 1-for-1 trade. Fuchs is going to pick up that kill. Husband is here to flash, stun, ignite cards, and it will pick up the kill on Fuchs. Husband is looking for more. He knows Bangerang is low on mana. He has no abilities left. Husband, can he get the stun? He will get the stun. The flash comes through. The cards miss. No! The auto goes through, but does not get the kill. And the thumbs up from the Rammus. Emotes. Oh,
it was so close.
It was so close. He would have been on par.
It
might have been a double.
Pretty insane.
Yep. A good roam nonetheless, though. Does pick up Fuchs.
And it looks like mid turret is getting really low as well.
Yep, Carry Bear's there just to kind of clean up the turret, but a TP from Fuchs will come in and secure the farm there, make sure that doesn't fall. Husband is still in the top side of the map. He is waiting for his laner to come back. Yeah, this is a game so far. It's kind of back and forth, back and forth.
And I mean, it really is showing like how the mid laners are getting a lot of the kills and a lot of the shutdowns, and it's just about their roam timing and not really the one-on-one situation. There was a kill early, but
yeah, I feel like it's definitely on the mid laners in this matchup here. Oh, Awesome Bill is gonna ult in zone in stopwatch there. I'm not sure. He's buying time for his team to come in, but they know something is up on Girlfriend's bot lane, and they are going to force the Shen ultimate and nothing more. What a good trade that was.
Yeah.
I think that was a little bit too early from Awesome Bill to pull that ultimate. But hey, they had a plan. They almost stuck to it. Aaron is going to get pushed in. Fuchs and Husband still in the mid lane. Carry Bear is on the opposite side of the map, and the second Rift Herald is coming up soon. Yeah, a lot of action bot lane here.
Lots of 4-man, 5-man bots.
Yeah, well, we have to use
another one.
Yep, Husband and Bangerang are actually coming together, but it looks like Husband is going to get spotted out by that pink ward. He knows something's up. I didn't walk over a ward, did I? And he will take it out, but he is in trouble here. Fuchs does land the root, does land the Q.
Half health.
Half health. Husband has to be wary. He knows Bangerang is right there. He's going to pop the Everfrost. Bangerang or Fuchs is going to get a nice ult, and a shutdown goes over to Fuchs. Taking the Graves and ulting as Nico is one way to put it, I guess.
Yeah.
Getting the edge on that ultimate on Husband. That was great play by both Bangerang and Fuchs there. Fuchs is now going to be a little bit ahead, I'd feel. He's going to get the wave shoved in. No TP on Husband, so he has to walk back to lane. He's going to lose this wave. And not much else is going to come up here. Rift Herald is still up. Bangerang has gotten a lot of good, ganks around the map. I'd say he is on his Immortal Shield, though.
He has gotten a lot of successful ganks. A lot of pressure. Where I think Carry Bear has some pressure, especially on that one kill on top. But overall, I think Bangerang has had a bit more impact.
I would agree. It feels like Carry Bear is taking it easy because he does need to just get to his item power spikes on Sejuani. He does have Sunfire Aegis, so that's one step in the right direction. Does have 2 kills.
Looks like they're trying to go into the jungle.
They are invading, and this dragon is up in a minute, so We're gonna
And
have.
it might be soul point for them if they don't get anyone contesting.
Yeah, we do have 2 TPs available on both sides. So Awesome Bill is gonna get caught out here, but is gonna get a nice
Forced to flash.
Black Shield. The directed camera wants to go top lane though. As a dive is happening bot lane, that's okay. Yep, the bot lane is getting engaged on once again. Kodak Max going to pick up the kill on Awesome Bill. Reyna is really low. Caught his cashier, picks up that kill. Easy does it. Bangerang is there, but cannot do anything as it is 4-1. And that
Do you
might
think a Shen ult could have saved them?
It is possible, but the pillar will probably disrupt that
But
if
it's
it's in the middle of a wave. Fuchs wants
ult.
something here. Does get the root onto him, but Fuchs is in trouble
Nothing
himself.
else.
He does get ignited. Carry Bear flashes. Kodak gets
many stuns.
Kodak gets
And we
the
thought
cleanup
the other
kill.
team had the CC.
Yeah, true. Very many stuns. We got the Everfrost. We got the Zaya Feathers. The Carry Bear. Sejuani special. And unfortunately, yeah, Aaron was not able to use ultimate there. I feel like he did need to back up a bit and able to use that.
They have the third drag.
And that is third dragon.
Just as I was saying that Care Bear hasn't had much of an impact, that dive definitely set them up for that third Drake. And now they are on soul point, which is definitely scary for Redemption.
Yeah, Redemption is on the loop. Awesome Bill is kind of getting caught out. So is Bangerang here. He's going to get rooted twice. Bangerang is in trouble here. Husband will pick up the kill.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
Another kill goes to Husband.
Yep. This is looking grim for side of Redemption right now.
I mean, at least Bangerang was able to pick up the rift there, so he got something out of it.
That's true. I guess that's why he kind of went backwards. Awesome Bill landing a nice root. Husband has to just kind of wait for that, sit for it, and yeah, I will agree. TF has taken names here. He is 4-2-2. TP coming in from, I assume that, yep, that's going to be Aaron. And respond to the push here.
Yeah, can't let that top turret fall. It is their last tier 1 turret.
Yeah, it is their last tier 1 turret, and Persona does have TP, so any fight that might be engaged on by, it looks like the bot lane here, Hottest Cashier and Kodak looking for Fuchs. And not going to get spotted out. The TF ult comes in. He's going to stun the right target. Fuchs will get Shen ulted, but it's not enough. And they're going to pick up a clean kill.
They definitely had very good communication there to be able to go in at the same time and pick out the right target very easily.
Yeah, I do feel like that gold card was very well placed. If it went on the clone, that would not have been well at all.
No. And it was a good attempt by Fuchs in order to get out by sending his clone away from, well, towards the danger, but...
Yeah, but unfortunately, Husband had the right target and had him in his sights. Looks like Carry Bear's looking for a possible dive top lane or even just a gank top lane. He is going to go in and engage on Aaron. Aaron is in trouble here. Kodak is going to not land the knockup. He's going to flash out of the way. Gets Sejuani ulted. Aaron is still in trouble. Fuchs is on the backup here. Gets ignited. Kodak will pick up another kill. Fuchs cannot do anything. He does not have the resources available. Meanwhile, Hottest Cashier is getting engaged on by Awesome Bill, but Reyna gets picked off by Husband. Husband is looking for the double kill here. He will get it. And what a spectacular performance from Husband.
A pick, but it was not.
Yes.
They got picked instead.
They got picked instead. It's the reverse Uno card here.
It really was. Yeah, reverse Uno card.
Yep. And Hottest Cashier will get caught out again. Fuchs is going to ultimate. He's going to catch 2 of them, but the shutdown goes over to Bangerang. And that's going to be a nice, another clean kill on the other side here. So they are kind of responding back and forth, but...
They are trying to trade to the best of their ability, but it just ends up in girlfriend's favor, I think, a bit more often.
Yeah, I totally agree here. And we do have about a minute and a half to the next dragon. This is Soul Point for girlfriends. And Redemption has the means to actually just make this play right here. It looks like they're actually just pushing mid. Let's see if we'll get one charge off. Husband does stun Bangarang. He is going to get caught out himself, though. Carry Bear's going to respond in. Bangarang gets really low. Persona's going to be on the hunt for Bangarang. They're all focusing him. Carry Bear picks up the kill. Aaron's in the middle of the team. And a nice knockup from Kodak. Double kill goes over the Sejuani, and Awesome Bill is going to fall. He's going to Zonia's before he does. Reyna's going to get stun carded, and Persona's going to pick up that. No, maybe not. Awesome Bill is going to get away. No, he's not. Husband is there with the red card to pick up the double kill that he wanted. What a fight. What a team fight.
It was a good fight, especially considering it was basically a 4v5. Honest Cashier was not in that fight. He was still walking back from base after the Nico ult.
Yep, and this is going to be a pretty much free Baron. This is
free Baron, probably walking to Soul right after.
Yep, Soul is coming up in about 20 seconds. They do have to hurry. Most members are now up on the side of Redemption. They are going to look to stop them from this terrible rain they have acquired. And Aaron does have the ultimate. He's going to sit in the top lane here. Meanwhile, we do see Persona's backing inside the pit, or not. He is wary. Maybe not. Bangarang and Awesome are going to try to catch him out, but he will get Shen ulted and taunted here. He is looking low. He flashes out of the way. Persona misses the both Nico route and Morgana route for his life. And that is Persona going to have to go back, and this Soul is going to be contested here. They are going to engage. Fuchs is going to land a two-man ultimate, and Kodak is going to charm everybody in there. Splashes are used here. Reyna is ignited. Persona is still there. Kodak is getting really low, but oh my gosh, the damage coming out from Hottest Cashier, and those feathers are going to pick up the last kill. Almost an ace. Fuchs is on the run. That was a great team fight. They are just mountains and mountains of team fight kills being picked up. Every single member on Girlfriend's team has a bounty.
12k lead.
And a 12k lead, and Soul and Baron.
Yeah, they got a lot going for them right now. And it is looking very unfortunate for Redemption.
It is looking insanely unfortunate for Redemption, but they're still in the game here. They are still going to play it out. You know, in the longer I feel this game goes on, the more scaling options that Girlfriends has. So, meanwhile, while they have Baron, probably not too much longer, they're going to use it to crack the inhib on the middle lane and not look for anything else. Persona is in the bottom lane. Going to push out as much as he can, steal some camps. And they're going to take the top side of their jungle as well.
Starving them.
What do they need to do in order to come back in this game?
I mean, like you said, they all have bounties. Like, even one of those bounties can really up their chances of getting back into the game. Especially on a prime target like Nico or Caitlyn. And it is really sad because after Kate got that triple kill, she hasn't gotten a kill since.
Yeah.
So
this is this is looking grim. You know, they are pushing the top lane here. I wonder if they're gonna
and the bot lane.
And Persona is beating on Aaron. Aaron's gonna get a taunt under turret though. Persona's gonna ult him. It's not enough. Persona is gonna chase the kill. So much damage coming out. Awesome Bill's gonna get stunned. Reyna, meanwhile, on the top side, will get chunked by somebody or somehow. And Persona's just gonna wail. He's got to bonk and bonk and bonk and recover his health. They have to respond to multiple waves pushing at once. Persona's going to take down the bottom lane.
Looks like it might become a triple inhib.
It might as well be already. And the super minions are going to come in all three lanes. Double the minions total. And this is so much of a mountain they have to climb for Redemption to come back in this game. Can
but they
do
just have
it?
So much farm now, right?
They have a lot of farm, but a lot of pressure as Girlfriends has acquired. Awesome is going to get stunned. No shield coming out from him. Too late, too little, too late. And Aaron is going to engage here. Fuchs is going to get ignited, but he's going to respond with the Zonias. But unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. The nice engage coming in from Sejuani. They just are stomping and stomping and bonking and bonking. And that is going to be game one over. 2 girlfriends. We have girlfriends. Wow, what a game.
Somehow they do have girlfriends. Maybe it's because their
Somehow,
league skill.
maybe so. Wow. All right.
Quite a game one.
And let's take a look at the damage charts.
Mhm.
Who is your MVP of that match?
I mean, it has to be husband versus wife.
Yeah, I would have agreed to.
His roams were very good timed, and his plays were also very well played. I don't know,
Yeah, I agree.
and the damage charts do him justice. He had a lot of damage, did a good job with his lead, and was able to really push through the game for I think the rest of his team.
Yep, he
Although
will.
there was definitely a lot of people that did well that game.
Yeah, I feel like all those members there did do well, but husband versus wife actually just, kind of pushed the pace of the game with his ultimates, with
Mhm.
every single roam that he did. He might have been spotted out a few times here and there, but well, this is a game 3, Hammy Lamb, so we will have more games to come. This is just the first of 3. And I mean, if husband versus wife does do well in this next upcoming game, he might as well already take the MVP spot. But we'll have to see. Maybe Redemption can mount a comeback and
Yeah.
pull the dream together. But we'll have to see. What kind of changes do you think will need to be made? Is it the draft? Is it the execution of the gameplay? What are your thoughts about that for Redemption?
I mean, I think that execution does have to. I think it was hard to put Shen in the pick Shen before they picked the other top laner because I don't think he was really able to do very much with his ults just because the threat of the pillar was always there. Where Twista's Fate was able to really utilize his ults in order to get around the map. And I think that garnered them a lot bigger of a lead.
Okay.
So I do think they might, if they're going to pick Shen, they might have to maybe ban out some of the more aggressive top laners
Okay.
instead of focusing on some of the others. And they might just have to ban out the Twisted Fate as well. I don't
That
really
is
know if
true.
he has what other picks he has, but that Twisted Fate was definitely scary.
Yeah, that is nothing to just scoff at. That was incredible
Yeah.
gameplay coming out from Husband, and I mean, hopefully they do respect the Twisted Fate ban there. But we'll
Mhm.
see. Coming into the second game, they did have some pretty good bans already: the Master Yi, Nocturne, and Cassidon.
Yeah,
But
it's hard to think of what they might change just because there
yeah,
are a lot of picks.
I assume that Husband does play Cassidon pretty well. Otherwise, they wouldn't have banned it out. Seeing as how
Hmm.
that is probably one of his top mid lane picks, perhaps. And so maybe they have to ban 2 mid laners this time around.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see as we're waiting for the invites to come in. What a good game though from the
Yeah, I
first
think
for
Red
a
will
first game.
definitely have to try and reset their mental in order to get back into this second game. Try and stop the momentum after. I think Gray got a lot more momentum as the game went on. So
That is
they
true.
definitely have to think about that.
Yeah, they did stack dragons. They were stacking objectives like crazy.
Yeah.
They were
And
contesting for Rift
lots of
Heralds.
credit to Care Bear for that. Like, he might not have had that much lane presence, but his objective presence was definitely there. Especially his scuttle presence and vision control was
Yeah.
very well played in that game.
Team Gap, can you end the predictions? Yeah. The predictions are underway to be ended, hopefully, by one of our execs in
Someone.
the chat. But yeah, I feel like Bangarang did respond with at least one Rift Herald, and did
Yeah,
get a good push off. I don't even remember if they got the second Herald too, but I do remember the mid lane push
they got
just
the
ended.
second Herald. The first
Okay.
one was they got Care Bear and it had that one push mid.
Ah, right. Okay. So yeah, they got the one, and unfortunately, it ended in catastrophe. Anyways, I feel like girlfriends were pretty much ahead at that point anyways, so props to him
Mhm.
for trying to respond with the objectives on the other side of the map and ganks, especially for Aaron, who was struggling that and pretty much that entire game. He did try to help out a lot, Bangarang did, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. I do agree that they probably need Aaron to be on a little bit more of a bruiser type champion. He seems to be doing really well in the series so
Yeah,
far with a bruiser champion.
I think
So
giving him a winning lane will definitely make it a lot easier, especially since they have the counter pick now. If they either give him or Fuchs a winning lane, they have a lot of carry potential in the game.
true, very true. I mean, as much as I said, oh yeah, Shed is really good. I mean, in the right hands, it needs to be, kind of, it needs to be responded to
Hmm.
with a, jungler presence, and I feel like Bangarang did have it, but
Yeah.
just Trundle is so brutal, especially with the Divine Sunder build. I've seen that a lot actually. Everybody's building that as a
Yep, such a
bruiser.
strong item.
Such a strong item like Wukong.
That will get nerfed,
Yeah, yeah, it will get nerfed. Well,
thankfully. No more
thankfully,
sooner.
and that means that a lot of champions will get nerfed as well. Especially
Hmm.
Ezreal, who has been building and tearing up the rift
Too
with
strong.
that item. Very strong. Um, but yeah, uh, as far as like any other builds go, I mean, I feel like all the builds all around that game were pretty solid coming out from
Yeah,
everyone. Fuchs had a lot of damage on the board, but
yeah,
had a good
he
few
did.
ultimates, but couldn't really get the ultimates on the right people and on all
I
five of
mean,
them
he
at
got
times.
them on a few good people. He just never really had the follow up and didn't really have the damage himself to kill more than one target at a time.
Yeah, for
So,
sure. All right, I'm just still waiting for an invite and for the draft to start once again. Um, but
mhm.
yeah,
Oh, there's the invite.
there it is for sure. Game lobby is full. Oh no.
Oh no, I just went to spectator, so
Okay,
you should be able to get in.
cool. Alrighty. So, yeah, we talked about some changes in the draft. And it looks like they are going to take a minute. So yeah, this is going to be.
Hmm.
I feel like. Do you think Redemption might be able to pull it back in the second game, or do you think it might be just a 2-0? I mean, we saw a
I
2-0
mean,
yesterday from different
there's
teams,
always a
but
possibility, but I think they really have to do something in order to slow the momentum of Gray if they want this. They have to get that first drag. They have to get some of those objectives. They definitely have to put some pressure on Gray in order to slow him down just a little. So maybe
yeah,
picking a few more early game champs might give them a bit more pressure, and then they can try and get momentum and take it from there.
yeah. Talking about early game champs, I've seen a lot of Xin Zhao lately. I wonder if
Mm-hmm.
Bangerang was thinking about that, or if he had an inkling of like, hey, like maybe I should pick Xin Zhao into the Sejuani. I believe he was third pick on the draft, so definitely
Mm-hmm.
had the option to pick Xin Zhao. So maybe that would be a early game jungler that he could definitely acquire in the early
Yeah,
parts
and
of the draft.
his early ganks might be even more effective if he had an early game jungler.
Yeah, for sure. They were, there was a lot of ganks, especially towards the top lane from Bangarang, but
Mm-hmm.
if Xin Zhao was there, probably would have had a better chance. We know that Graves is kind of not in the terrible spot, but I feel like
Yeah.
he doesn't provide as much utility if he's behind to the team. He did do a lot of damage, especially in the bot lane. I noticed like a few ultimates were picking up kills here and there, but
Yeah.
he didn't get that momentum for the objectives as much as he wanted to in that first
Mm-hmm.
game. So
Definitely.
yeah, maybe a different pick there. Could consider that. But yeah, how did you feel about the Zaya Rakan? I felt like they did it pretty well that game.
Yeah, I think they did pretty well, especially considering that Morgana Kate should be a much more difficult matchup. But it is really hard to say. I think they just played it really well. The engages by Kodak, right? Who's
Kodak,
their
yeah.
support now?
Mhm.
Okay. The engages by Kodak were played really well, and his charms, like,
Oh yeah.
and in almost every team fight, were very well played.
Yeah,
And the
I think
Xyles as well were very good and crucial for dodging the CC that we
exactly.
talked about earlier.
Yeah, I think like my second vote would have been Kodak because he was
Hmm.
trying to engage every single time the camera panned down the
Yeah.
bot lane. The
Every
constant
time he was
pressure.
there, he was going
Yeah, he
in.
was going in and catching Awesome Bill, who was doing kind of a rough time. He had a rough time in the
Yeah,
early game because he couldn't hit those Morgana Black
the black
Shields on the
shields in
target.
time.
But then I saw during the game he kind of adapted
He
to it.
got better at
He
it.
got better
Yeah.
at it. Yeah, he expected it at that point. So
So
good,
a bit
good
more
job.
practice in that matchup, and I'm sure it would have been a bit more of a winning lane for
Yeah,
Reina and Bill.
who Reyna started off really well in that game.
Yeah, that triple
4-1.
kill
Yep.
definitely was a good kill, but unfortunately she wasn't able to take that lead anywhere and gave her shutdown to husband and wife, and he took that lead very far.
Yeah, he was able to impact the map more often than not. I mean, that's just part
Hmm.
of his kit. But
Yeah,
you know, Reyna being 4-1, there was definitely an opportunity maybe to try to just
yeah,
focus bot lane because that is your winning lane at that point. We did see Bangarang kind of go top more often than not, and unfortunately they couldn't pick up any drags that game off of that lead. So yeah,
yeah.
maybe a little bit of shift in priorities might bring it back together for this next game. Fuchs, on the other hand, let's talk about the mid lane matchup. You think he could have done a little bit more to impact husband versus wife in that game, or are they gonna put him on? You know, I mean, obviously they banned like the Lux, I
Yeah,
believe,
they
and
banned him out like really hard. So I don't
yeah,
know. I think he played very well on the Nico. I think yeah, I think out of everyone, I think he was the MVP on his team. If
okay,
I were to give someone to a MVP for the losing team, because he tried to follow up with the roams as best as possible, and whenever husband and wife came back to the lane, like his two deaths are both from Nico.
hmm.
So I do think he tried to hold him back as much as possible, but husband and wife just got a bit more out of hand, and he could not keep up with him in the roams just because TF does what TF does.
True. TF does what TF does. Yeah, I totally agree. But I mean, we'll see if they try to get uh, a good pick, another good pick on the Fuchs,
Yeah.
especially because he's just been banned out the first game. I wonder if they're gonna
Yeah.
prioritize getting at
Anything
least
else?
anything else, something that he is really good at. We did see him play Kali on Wednesday, and he did
Mhm.
play Lux on Wednesday as well. So those champs are pretty fresh when it comes to mind. But yeah,
That and Oriana are
Oriana,
a lot
yeah.
of his mains.
Yeah, and they were all just banned out, so I wonder if they're going to prioritize picking him a good blindable mid laner first, even though they are switched sides here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. And
Sounds
let's
like Magic Man's going to riot.
yeah, unfortunately, I can't end predictions, I don't think, so I think we have the same rights. I mean, the Twitch roles are not with us. Oh, I can? Okay. I will try. I just can't end because I voted too. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that if you voted, you can't end it. Ah, okay. Interesting. All right.
You guys both voted.
All right, spectator link is up. Let's see if they start the draft soon here. Looks like one team is ready to do that. Back to writing. Yeah, well, I can't do anything. I'm sorry, Magic Man. Like, I wish I could. I wish I knew how to do everything on Twitch, but sometimes it's a little difficult.
Oh wait, can I end the prediction? Oh,
Did
I
you vote?
can.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. I
Nice.
forgot there's a mod view.
Yeah, there is a mod view, which to me at least is a little confusing, but I'm still getting used to it. Still getting used to it. But
There
yeah,
you go. There's your
awesome.
points.
Did I vote for the right team? Who did I vote for? Girlfriends. Yeah, okay. I actually voted for the right team this time, or the winning team this time.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Oh man. But yeah, they are starting draft, so we're gonna pop that up real quick here. All right. So same bands coming out from both sides actually. Oh, they will prioritize a Twisted Fate this time though on the side of Redemption. Good to see it. You like to see it.
Yeah. I do not want that Twisted Fate again.
Let's see how Girlfriends actually plays out first pick this time around. Let's see if they opt for kind of a prio pick on something other than the Zyra Khan, which we saw last game, or if they blind pick. Oh, they are going to blind pick Tristana. Could be flexed. I wonder if husband versus wife does play that champion, and I know Hottest Cashier does as well, so possible flex pick right there.
Definitely.
Now, the question is, what does Redemption respond with?
That is a scary flex pick, so they do have to respond with that in mind.
I will agree, and they are going to respond with Sivir.
Sivir.
Interesting response. Reyna is going to be on the Sivir. Let's see if they pick the support as well with that. I wonder if they're going to go full engage here. They will go with Thresh. Pretty potent combo.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of damage. A lot of damage on those boomerangs. I feel like Sivir is a good champion just to push out the wave.
Good poke at all points.
You know, gives a little bit of dragon control down to the bot side of the map. And let's see what Girlfriends responds with. I wonder if they're going to pick out the jungle and support. There's the support, Braum. So pretty good against the Sivir with that poke. And they are going to pick up the jungle on Carry Bear once again. They are picking Sejuani. You know, Carry Bear, I think that's one of his most proficient junglers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
so
I'm pretty sure Nocturne and Yi are his most proficient, and then
yeah. Well,
so they banned him out, so he's left to his third pick.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's proficient in 3 guys, but hey, you have to respect the Twisted Fate. And
definitely.
Looks like
Trundle.
Okay, they are gonna maybe blind
steal
that
top away.
Yeah, steal that away. Could be jungle, could be top. We'll have to see.
Flex pick.
And let's see what the bans are. They have mid laners, so they are gonna ban Kassadin once again.
Yeah.
Limiting husband and wife as much as possible is the name of this game, this second ban phase.
Limiting husband and wife and limiting Fuchs seems to be the the idea with these bans.
Yeah, we do have the mid lane available to bans all around. Galio will be banned out once again. Fuchs is like just he's got he's just sulking right now. He's like, let me play the game. Come on, guys.
Yeah, and then a Yone ban as well.
So and the Akali. It's just mid lane bans all around. I like to see it. You like to see it.
It is, I think, in a lot of ways, a competition of the mid laners for these two teams.
Yeah, for sure. And now that Twisted Fate is banned, we're not going to get as much map pressure on any other champion, especially now that Nocturne is banned too. Like
Twisted Fate, Nocturne, and Galio are all banned.
Yeah,
so.
A lot of global ultimate champions are banned.
There's
they are
the
Xin Zhao
that you were talking about earlier. Hopefully, giving them a bit more early game pressure.
Yep, they must have saw my advice and said, let's go with it. So that means that Trundle is going to be up in the top lane, picking that away from Girlfriends. Picking that away from... Yeah, I feel like that is... Persona did pretty well last game on it. He was pressuring Shen as much as possible. Darius. Okay.
That's quite the response.
That is quite the response.
Interesting matchup. I don't really know how that goes.
He wants to 1v1 Trundle. So that is, I guess that is the champion to do with. Rise as well.
I mean, more global presence, just when you think they banned them all out.
We forgot about Rise, guys. Oh, man. That's all right.
Rise and Shen.
Rise
he could have gotten Shen mid. I don't know.
Shen mid. Yeah. That would have been...
Let's see what Fuchs responds.
Let us see. Yeah. Malzahar. Okay. Wow. I think it's a pretty solid turnaround.
That is a good pick into like the 3 tanks that the other team has. Well, Darius being more of a bruiser type, but still.
Yeah, it's interesting because we saw Trundle on Persona last time, and now we see Darius. Both are duelist 1v1 champions. Pretty much, or even 1v2 champions, I'd say. So yeah, same playstyle coming in from Persona. So we're gonna have a
It's just
different
a lot
matchup
of.
though, because now Aaron is on somebody who can actually do damage and be a bruiser. He's kind of
Mhm.
accustomed to that. The Aatrox was banned again, so he's not able to pick that up. But Trundle is gonna be taken away. Yeah, this is. I think this is actually going to be
Much
another.
different draft.
It's a much different draft, and I do think Bangerang will now have much more of a presence this game.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
able to contest that Sejuani and on the objectives and on the scuttle crab.
that is very true. All right, let's put up the predictions if we can. I'm not sure whoever
I
is in
can do
chat
it
can
now.
do. Oh, okay, okay,
I
perfect.
figured it out.
You figured it out. Nice. All right. So
Hmm.
is it gonna be Redemption now taking red side, or is it gonna be somehow we have girlfriends on blue side this time? Yeah, feel like this is a different draft all around, and the Malzahar pick is a good response, I think, to the Rise. If he takes TP, that's gonna be pretty good matchup for him. He's gonna be able to push in the Rise early on, I feel, especially just because that's the nature of Malzahar himself. I feel like the Darius pick was interesting. Um, because it's not so much team fight oriented as he could be. He's going to get kited. Not by much, I'd say. They don't have really much kite opportunities on Redemption, but the Sivir ult is really all they need to get away from the Darius, who might bring Ghost just for that 1v1. He will probably not have teleport, but I could be wrong. We'll see what they
Hmm.
choose in the actual game select here. So, yeah, what are your thoughts? Who do you think is going to take game 2?
Um, I I think it really depends on how he's able to use that rise ult and if he's as comfortable with it as he was the T-Baf ult.
Well, it's kind of the same champion almost, but Ryze is a little bit
Yeah.
more scaling champion than
Hmm. And
TF
I think
is.
Malzahar matches the scaling as well and is able to push in the waves, which will really pressure Rise, I think.
Yeah, I have to say I haven't seen Fuchs on Malzahar before, so
No, me
this will be
neither.
the first time I'm seeing him on Malzahar. I wonder if he's actually proficient on the champion. I guess we'll have to find out and see, but yeah, I totally agree that I feel like the Malzahar would be an appropriate pick to lock down several members of their team. The more magic damage, I think, the better. His Voidlings and his Space Aids will do a lot of damage as the game goes on. I feel like Redemption has a much better draft this time, but I,
Yeah.
that Darius pick is still throwing me off. I don't know how that top lane matchup will go.
I
Um,
don't either.
I'm inclined to
It's
think.
just skill based, I think,
I
but
think
it's
it is. Yeah, I really do think it is. But I haven't seen Persona on Darius
mhm.
as well, so we'll see.
A
Um,
lot of new champs for particular players.
yeah, for sure. I mean, we do know that Hottest Cashier is pretty comfortable on Tristana. Kodak, I
Yes.
believe, is comfortable on Braum as
Comfortable in
well.
Braum.
And Awesome Bill has his main champion, Thresh.
Yeah, his Thresh and Sivir is, I think, pretty comfortable for Reina.
Yeah, so good matchups all around. I feel like this is going to be a good second game as
Mm-hmm.
well. It was pretty even last game for most of the game, but unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, Girlfriends did take it away
Depends.
by the end and just completely were going ham on the side
Hmm.
of Redemption. So, yeah, a couple of different picks here. And I mean, Bangerang is definitely proficient on Xin Zhao, so I'm expecting a
Yeah.
lot of plays happening from him early on, a lot more than last game, obviously.
Hopefully
So,
giving them a bit more momentum.
yeah, I mean, there was a lot of pressure on the Graves, onto all the lanes, but Xin Zhao is just so much of a menace. The
Yeah.
champion just
With the
does
jump.
everything you want him to. He disengages, he engages, he 1v1s, he team fights. It's just yeah, it's definitely a good pick in solo queue as
Hmm.
well right now. So we'll have to see. Yeah, if husband does have the same proficiency as he does for Twisted Fate, it's gonna be a good late game for him. I think we'll just have to see if he can get there before Bangarang can tear up the rift. Yeah, but I think I might actually. Oh, I didn't get to vote. Oops. Oh well. I was thinking
Now
too
you can
hard.
end it.
Now I can end it for sure. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna go with. I want a game 3, so I'm gonna go with Redemption based on that fact alone.
All right.
I feel like they have a
What?
much better comp than last game, and I feel like they have the
Definitely.
tools necessary to take down all of the good picks they have on the other side, especially early on. So yeah, I was definitely thrown off by the Darius pick. I feel like if it was a better top lane team fighter pick, I feel like I would have gone with them. But hey, we'll see if Darius runs over this game,
We will
and
find out.
we will
All
find
right.
out.
Predict the dragon.
Predict the dragon.
What soul is it gonna
Oh,
be?
this would be an amazing Ocean Soul game for both teams.
That is true.
This would be an amazing Ocean Soul. You got the
Uh,
healing all around is utilized by
mhm,
every single member, I feel. Even the
definitely.
Thresh, even Braum, could use an Ocean
Yeah,
Soul
they need that healing.
for sure. All right, and we're heading into game 2. Gold red versus gold gray. And gray does have blue side this round, and Redemption on red does
Switch
have
sides.
red side as akin to their name. Let's look at the summer spells here. Now we do have the double TP on the side of Redemption, and the Rise will take TP as well. There's a Ghost coming out from
The
Persona as
Darius.
expected.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna 1v1 as much as possible. Yeah, I'm really curious. I mean, yesterday and Wednesday, top lane was just a mess. Everybody was fighting constantly.
It
Even
looks like this
Aaron,
might happen again.
it might happen. It is gonna happen again. It's just the
It will.
nature of top lane. Especially
Yep.
when you pick a Darius. Darius
Battle it
wants
out
to
with
one v
your
one.
fists.
Yep, it's a God King Darius this time around. Nice to see the
Mm-hmm.
good skins coming out. I actually haven't seen
Uncle
Dragon
Rise.
Slayer. Yeah, I haven't seen Uncle Rise in a long time, so
Yeah.
good
I
skins
mean,
all around.
Santa Braum.
Santa Braum. It's not Christmas yet. I wish it was. Down here in Florida, it's very, very hot right now. Could use the cold, so Santa Braum, if
Yeah.
you want to bring me some good tidings, I would appreciate it. Otherwise,
Bring Christmas a little closer.
yeah, bring it a little closer. Otherwise, go ahead and tear things up on the Rift as we load into the game. Do you think the 5 point? I feel like the 5 point is going to come out for both teams. They do have an
Yeah, I
opportunity with
mean, the
Awesome
rest.
Bill, but
Yeah. But, I mean, they could just go and see if they miss the hook, and if they miss the hook, it's pretty minimal damages.
yep, they just have to be wary that they don't get turned on if that is
Yeah.
the play. They have to watch for any potential 5 stacks anywhere on the map. Looks like I have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. Five
Yeah.
points, I guess.
It looks like it's 5 point, but a little interesting 5 point as Fuchs is gonna head to that pixel brush nearby it at least. Carry Bear is there as well. I'm not sure if he does spot out.
Fuchs.
He does not
I think
spot
he
out.
does see him. I think
He
there was a ping on him.
there might have been.
Oh.
Yep.
There's a bit of chat.
Yeah, a bit of a husband chat coming up on the Rift.
something toxic.
Yep, we like to see the banter coming out from both teams. This is
Mhm.
game point for the side of girlfriends. So you're gonna have to be a little
Match
bit
point.
lighthearted. Yeah, they do have to play at least to win here. They will be
Mhm.
starting red side on Bangarang, and they will start red side as well on Carry Bear.
So the junglers will meet this time. Oh wait, no, they won't again.
Well, yeah, they might not. I mean, I expect Carry Bear to do the same kind of route he did last game. I believe it was a
Mhm.
full clear. Gonna take things easy. And meanwhile, Bangarang might actually look for level 3, level 4 gank as soon as he clears red buff, and maybe even level 2 if he decides to just go for a heavy trading lane, such as top lane, I feel. As I say that,
I'm definitely ahead of the heavy
level
trading
1 is
lane.
strong. Persona
Oh,
is getting
wow.
low, half health. Aaron's getting the bleed from Darius, but Not enough damage. They're both going to pop some pots. Aaron wants more. He's going to get the heal on Persona off.
But he
They're
is in the
both
minions.
just whopping each other to a crisp. Persona's getting really low. He's flashing it away. Aaron is getting the bleed on.
Oh no!
And he gets first blood on Persona with the bleed. Too strong. And the bleed and minion combo is devastating enough. That was fighting in the middle of a wave. Meanwhile, bot lane will hit level 2 at the same time. Looks like Aaron did pop TP back to lane.
TP, yeah.
Gets the level
Can't lose
2.
too much after a death like that.
Yep, Bangerang is kind of looking over there. I'm not sure. Oh, he's actually just on the Gromp. I wish directed camera would tell us. Yep, there it is.
Now it will.
Bangerang is 1v1 against Care Who does smited. So does Bangerang, but Persona is on the hut.
As well as
Care Bear is gonna get assisted by Fuchs and will fall though. And meanwhile, bot lane directed camera wants to see Awesome Bill get chunked down. Ignited Haas Cashier does flash for the kill. Persona as well gets flashed on for that kill as well onto Fuchs. Reyna is in trouble too. The last auto goes up. A TP comes in from, I believe it's husband versus wife, and Cashier is on the run. He does have the jump. Sorry, it was Fuchs that TP'd there. I thought it was for the other team, but yeah. TP to secure the minions, I guess. It was too late for Reyna to pick up that, and that means that husband is going to push in that wave, and that's a lot of minions lost in the mid lane, but...
Yeah, after going to roam up and then being forced to TP bot as well.
So 6 kills going over to the beginning of the game, less than 3 minutes in. This is a lot of action, as we expected from Bangerang, who... Actually, I don't know if Bangerang saw Care Bear on the blue buff when he went to roam up on that top side there, but he went onto the Gromp unknowingly, and that cost him his life. They did pick up a few kills from the assisting laners, though. But Hottest Cashier on a lead now. 2 kills.
Yeah, double kill.
And Persona does have 1 death, but also 2 kills. He is much further ahead than Aaron is again. And so this is going to be rough for both Reyna and Aaron to come back in this game. Yep. And meanwhile, Fuchs does have double buffs. He did pick up that 1 kill there. And Aaron is going to get engaged on by Persona, who is actually not doing much damage. He just start with a Kindle Gem, and actually the bleed is coming in. He does not hit the Q. Aaron is going to back away.
5 stacks.
5 stacks will do the bleed, and he is going to get away. Has to blow a potion, but that is alright. That's what they're for. Big wave.
Huge wave.
Huge wave. He's going to pick up all those minions with his chomp ability. But yeah, this is interesting. We do have a Cloud Dragon, so it's definitely not Cloud Soul.
Unfortunate.
We'll see if Bangerang...
Another mountain.
Yeah, we'll see if it's another mountain. I hope not. I don't really like a mountain for... Well, yeah, I mean, mountain's not really that good.
Have the take that it might work on, but...
It might, but looks like Care Bear is tanking himself. He is going to wait patiently in the bottom side there, looking for an opportunity to get in the fight here, but Reyna and Awesome Bill are playing it safe. Care Bear will back off, go to his Krugs. Fuchs, meanwhile, doing pretty well against this Ryze. Ryze is ahead in CS, only because Fuchs did lose that huge wave that was in the mid lane. It looks like a couple of engage abilities were used. Fuchs getting a little bit beyond half health. Persona and Aaron in a 1v1 once again. Persona does get the Q and will take Aaron out. Good job by... He's gaining a huge lead. Aaron is he keeps taking on these fights, but
yeah, he does. But
for
Darius just gets the stacks and then unfortunately loses them.
I hate Darius because he just builds tank and still does massive amounts of damage early on, so you can't really fight him.
That is true.
Meanwhile, Awesome Bill just land a good hook, puts Kodak under tower. He does take 2 tower shots. He is getting really low. But
so is Reyna.
So is Reyna, and the Ignite does tick, but directed camera does not want to see her not die. Bangerang will steal the Scuttle here, and we'll get the movement speed. Fuchs is coming up for the assist here. Care Bear is on the defensive side, but a stun coming on Bangerang. He will get picked off by Hottest Cashier.
Yeah.
who
Not
continues
much
to grow.
assistance from Fuchs.
Yep, he was not kited. Carry Bear was not kited towards Fuchs, so he was not able to assist in that fight at all. Unfortunate, but good scuttle steal, I guess. This is an interesting
Scuttle's
game
worth
so
life.
far. Yep, and now Cottis Cashier,
I mean,
3 kills. This is and plates.
They are definitely carrying their momentum into this game. Already have a drag.
Yep. The drag was taken quite early on. Now it's going to be a mountain, so it's not going to be a mountain soul. Thank God. We do not like to see that.
So we have Infernal or
Ocean. So it might,
Ocean.
in fact, be an Ocean this game. And another 1v2 actually this time around. Aaron is going to ult, and Persona's going to pop Ghost. Bangerang is going to engage. He's only level 5. He's going to get knocked up on Persona, and he's going to get shut down over to Aaron. Really
and
good.
Now he might have a chance of winning a few more of those fights.
Do have a chance. Meanwhile, both mid laners just trading back and forth. The E that is coming from Malzahar is doing a lot more damage than it was earlier. Bangerang spotted on a ward might actually go for a Rift Herald here, while the Darius does not have sums, does not have TP, cannot respond until he walks there. And it looks like Awesome Bill would be doing a roam.
Yeah, trying to get a bit more pressure.
Oh, the Flash Ultimate coming in and is gonna take out Husband. One more auto attack needed. Awesome Bill will pick up that one.
Force the Flash ignite.
Force the Flash. Meanwhile, 1v1, level 5 junglers here on the Rift Herald. Wow, Bangerang is getting extremely low. He misses the W and has to flash out. Is getting ticked by the burn. And Care Bear does flash out as well. Both junglers forced to back off of the objective. Wow, that was close.
Uh-oh.
And it looks like Awesome Bill is still on the hunt here. Fuchs as well. Kodak is there to respond, so the bot laners are alone. Kodak, what are you doing, bro? You are in the midst of everything, but Darius is there.
So is Persona.
So is Persona, so they're just going to back off. No ult on Fuchs. He does get a good pull on Persona. Fuchs gets ulted away, and this might be ulted. Ooh, Persona will fall. Double kill to Darius. Reyna gets so low in the bot lane, though, from a 3-0.
Tristana damage.
Tristana.
The bomb.
This is a heavy gold lead.
This is the fiesta.
This is the clown fiesta we were waiting. Oh my God, Bangerang is getting chunked.
So low.
Husband is putting out the damage already. Yeah. 30 CS up. Putting out the damage. It's insane. Rise is just a interesting player here. This is really not looking good.
As well.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Redemption once again. 3K gold lead going over to Girlfriends. This is what do they need to do here? Looks like they are gonna gank bot lane on Hottest Cashier though. Direct to camera now will get there. He does dodge the hook, so good job. Kodak's in there to assist. He does have the shield coming up. Reyna does miss her Q. Kodak
the gank is unsuccessful overall.
Yeah, I feel like they do need to make some not so unsuccessful ganks here in order to pull off a little bit more pressure down the bot lane.
Dragging coming up in 25 seconds.
Yep, I was just about to say. And it looks like Carrot Bear will pick up Rift Herald. It looks like Husband is on his way to assist with that. And they might actually trade here. I'm not sure if they know where Carry Bear is. But Dragon is coming up in about 5 seconds now.
So much more damage on turrets over to Girlfriends.
Yeah.
The top turret at 3 plates. Well, I mean, both top turrets are 3 plates. But the bottom turret at 1 plate is very big. For
sure. And I guess the call was made to just give up this Dragon. They know they're on it.
Yeah. I mean, it is their first dragon for
Persona and Aaron in another 1v1. Aaron thinks he can take him again. Persona, can he get the heals off? He misses the hook, so he will back off. He does get the 5 stacks. Almost there. But, okay, Aaron's going to re-engage here. Persona is getting lower and lower. He's going to get ulted on. And Aaron's doing a lot of damage. He does not get the heal off. Shut down again. Going over Aaron. He is picking it back up. Picking it up like that song. And now the push is on in the bot lane here. And the
Rise
Rise ultimate comes in. Carry Bear's going to engage. Husband is going to force the flash out of Reyna, who gets stunned by the Carry Bear ultimate and will fall to Carry Bear. Awesome Bill needs a little bit more, and he will get it. Husband does drop the be sad emote. Kodak is looking for Fuchs here. And Fuchs is going to respond with his abilities. That was close. Yeah, Kodak might have fallen, but Hottest Cashier is going to ult in or jump in. Gets blown up. They are really taking this game apart this time around. A lot less even than it was last game.
Yeah, their momentum has only gone further as they take the Rift bot lane, getting tier 2 turret at 12 minutes.
Crazy.
And then will the Rift charge again?
It will
it
produce
will.
second charge. And Osmo is looking for something that he's like, nah.
4-0 Tristana with the Rise only scaling.
With a Kraken Slayer already. Girlfriends is on the lead here.
They might try and sit in a bush and push it further.
Yep, they have the means. Awesome Bill with the flash. Flay, but not is going to land the hook. Reyna is going to get engaged. Haza Cashier does not get the stun off with Kodak. Yep. Yeah, fighting is the name of this game thus far. I feel like Awesome Bill has been around the map too. Has not had anything successful happen though. And the jungle is going to get taken out by Hottest Cashier, who is so far ahead.
So much pressure.
50 CS up. This is not looking good for Reyna, unfortunately. And Aaron knows he can 1v1 Darius now, for sure. As long as he has the right tools, he is going to put a lot of pressure onto Persona. Persona's going to get the Q heal off. Awesome Bill is nearby to assist, but is spotted out on the ward. Persona's getting really low once again. He is going to force the flash. Getting really low. Awesome Bill might land the hook. He does land the hook. What a hook. And a Flay to kill him off. That is what Aaron needed.
He does have a lot of... Awesome Bill has a lot of those finishing kills.
Yeah.
With the flash ignite on the Rise, and now that hook Flay under turret to get Persona.
That is true. This is looking real unfortunate for Persona, as he was, you know, pretty healthily ahead, but now he loses his turret.
His top turret.
Carry Bear is on the run here. Does flash. Awesome Bill with the hooks.
Aaron
is just
continuing to chase him down.
Aaron has barely
behind.
And Bangarang flashing in, gonna get the kill right onto Carry Bear, and a Flay comes out. Husband versus White. Persona and Kodak are in the middle of them. Does take out Bangarang, and Awesome Bill does get taken out as well. Hottest Cashier will take out.
Just killing them all.
Yep, the Flay was what was not the play, I guess. They were not in favor of that matchup there. Yeah, they're just taking these fights, I feel, and
3 for 1.
It's just not going so well for them. They need to scale a little better, I feel.
Yeah.
At least
try and catch up to some capacity. Well,
right.
I think Girlfriends is doing a very good job keeping their lead up.
Yep, keeping the pressure up. And Aaron did have a lead. Dragon is in 10 seconds. The top lane tower is down for them, so Aaron does have the opportunity to roam down to this dragon here. 40 seconds. It will be an Ocean Soul, by the way, so I did call it right.
No, you did call it.
I guess I can call the dragons right, but I can't call the draft right. Kodak is in trouble, though. He is forced to flash away. They are being pretty pushed up into the jungle, while it looks like
lots of ults were used in that last fight.
Yep, Husband was behind them. And is going to get chased down by Aaron. Pops the pillar, decides to just stay away and just take Dragon here. Persona, meanwhile, does not have TP, is staying in the top lane, as well as Carry Bear and Hottest Cashier.
Yes, they're just trying to give it up and get some turrets off it.
Yep, they do have turret takers, like you were saying earlier, so there's definitely an opportunity for that as they take Dragon here. Fuchs is left to defend mid. Don't feel like he has the greatest capacity to defend this turret, which is dropping really low with the bomb on Tristana. Carry Bear does not land an ultimate. Will get ulted himself. Survives it just in time. Kodak Mac does respond with the ult and misses it. Misses the Q. Reyna is on the chase here. Persona behind him. Fuchs is in trouble. Persona is 1v4 at this point. Does get the ult off and will get the bleed off for the trade of kills there.
So, I don't know. Do you think it was worth giving up that drag?
Probably
I definitely
not.
think they had the pressure to compete for drag, but instead they opted to go for mid turret.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really have... They have a scaling comp, so I think it's okay to give up the drag. They definitely have the 5-0 Tristana, though. I think that is the biggest, but
definitely
hey,
needs to be taken care of.
maybe they just didn't have the resources available. We saw Persona in the top lane, so he had to walk all the way down.
Yeah, and we saw that many of them didn't have their ults up after the last fight, so
the decision was made. They do get a turret in mid lane as a response, and 1-for-1 traded kills onto Persona, who is 7-6. He's been fighting all game, or at least Aaron has been fighting all game. Top laners, you gotta love them. You gotta love them. Rift Herald gonna be taken by Carry Bear and Hottest Cashier. Second Rift Herald.
Giving them even more turret pressure.
Yep.
They have so much turret pressure this game.
Yeah,
giving them that gold lead.
Yeah, we were kind of expecting Mangrang to be the one putting pressure on all his laners and the objectives, but it just hasn't worked out. I think
it really hasn't.
He has gotten a few kills, but his lanes are not doing too well here. I wonder what the next step is here. No objectives up for a good minute and a half. And it looks like Redemption is just gonna, play safe, farm, and Fuchs is gonna land some abilities onto Persona.
But he has so much health that it isn't making too much of an effect.
Yep, he is not caring about those minions right there.
Tiny creatures.
Meanwhile, Aaron is getting caught out in the bot lane here. Does get stunned and gets rooted and stunned over and over. Persona is getting the same treatment here, but is going to flash away. Not to safety. Bangarang is on the hunt. He does. Wow, he gets a lot of damage off before he dies. Can the bleed kill him? Maybe not. So close.
No.
But he did not have the necessary stacks to burst him down properly here. Meanwhile, same thing bot lane. Rift does go bot lane. That's going to be an inhibitor tower taken very early on.
Yeah.
Hottest Cashier trying to stop the backs, but does not get that back in time. Turret does get downed and onto the inhibitor. Another charge goes off. Can they get the inhibitor this early in the game? No. And a lot of damage coming out from Husband, and Kodak does miss his ult. Awesome build getting really low. Needs one more auto. Does not get off. Kodak is so low. Bangarang is poking as much as he can. Does pop the ults. Needs a little bit more. Aaron is on the chase. They just switch targets onto Husband. The correct target gets a shutdown onto Aaron. The third shutdown of his game here. Carry Bears on chase. Oh, Reyna gets the Q, but doesn't get the return Q damage. A little bit too much. Persona is on the chase now. It's the 1v1. Reyna does get pulled in. Has no spell shield to respond. Persona waiting patiently. Reyna does get a lantern in, but Alexa does get the lantern, and Persona's now the one in trouble. Does Ghost. Can he get away? Aaron is on the chase. Bangarang. Nope. The Stridebreaker comes in.
Looks like the chase ends there.
The chase ends there, and another turret taken by Hottest
Tristana
Cashier.
is just split pushing.
Yeah, they need to respond with the Tristana
respond.
pushing, but multiple members might be needed for this one. Fuchs does have ultimate, but Hottest Cashier will get away. The wave will be farmed efficiently. This has just been fighting all game, I feel.
It really has. Drag is up in 40 seconds.
Yep.
And it will definitely be an interesting fight to see if this Tristana can push her lead even further. Look at the Brahms KDA.
0-0-13. Kodak is on a spree. That is what you want to see.
Yeah.
And I mean, Awesome Bill has been keeping up with the roams, but has not found successful ones, as they are 5-manning mid lane, looking for pressure in the mid lane here. Awesome Bill does miss a hook right there. They will have prio, kind of, over the dragon.
The drag.
They do not want the Ocean Soul stacking onto the enemy team here. Aaron.
Yeah, no. Aaron would be so good with that Ocean Soul.
Aaron and Bangarang looking for that. Oh, the hook is going to come through. Carry Bear is in trouble here. Is going to drop really low. Awesome Bill does take up the kill. And Fuchs will ult and take down Husband. That's a crucial target. Bangarang and the rest of the team are fighting Persona, who does get an ult off, but yet again, not enough stacks. Fuchs does get the flash from Hottest and Kodak, and they're going to back away. Aaron is on the hunt, though. Wants more. He is not thirsty enough, and will decide to back out.
And it ends up being a 3 for 0.
Wow, that was a good push that they needed. Aaron in trouble once again. But they will pick up the dragon, and that was a good,
on soul point.
good fight from Redemption. They are
they had a very good targeting. Like after the hook
targeting.
landed onto Care Bear, then they were able to ult husband versus wife and get a lot of that damage out. And I don't think Tristana was able to do very much damage in that fight without being well, I don't know.
Yeah,
she
it
kind of
seemed
looked
like
she was backlining. But,
yeah,
uh-oh,
a little bit too
might
far.
be in
Aaron is
trouble
backing
here.
in the wrong spot.
Oh,
There's a lantern to
but
save
a
him.
good lantern.
Oh my gosh, the lanterns.
to save
Oh,
him,
Hottest
maybe.
Cashier wants
I
more.
guess not to save
The
him.
flash is used. Aaron's dropping really low. He gets some
And the
sort of heal,
bomb.
but the bomb is gonna take him out. He's trying so hard. Fuchs is on the run. Oh, the special does
LBX
block
Care Bear
the ultimate.
spell shield.
Awesome Bill is now the one in trouble here. Fuchs
Is he
does
in
land the
trouble,
hook. The
though?
hook lands. Bangarang is now gonna take out Carry Bear. Kodak is gonna get really low here, and Fuchs does get the ultimate, but is interrupted by, and everyone is joining in the fight as Persona does take out Fuchs. This is so bad for Bangarang, who's stuck in the middle there with the
no.
root.
They wanted revenge after that last fight.
They were really mad after that last fight, and
and now they will push into the inhibitors.
they are pushing 2 inhibs and the towers on the... Wow, okay, another great hook from Persona onto Reyna. Reyna can't even pop it. Aaron wants blood here. He's going to take out him with an ultimate, but gets really low and just falls right down to Cashier. Cashier does so much damage right now.
His Cashier being 9-0-2. His KDA only getting better.
And the hook comes in from Awesome Bill. Reyna
Not
does
much follow-up, though.
put out the damage, but it's only 2 of them up. The pace of this game has been so fast. The fight after fight after fight.
Yeah, it does not feel like a 24-minute game.
Yeah, it feels like,
like 40 minutes.
we're already in late game. 2
Mhm.
inhibitor towers being pushed in right now. And
Yeah.
it's crazy because now Baron is on the table for Girlfriends, and they are clearing wards near it. Bangarang is now trying to collapse onto
1v1
Carry
Care
Bear. The team is coming through here. Awesome Bill does force the flash.
Care Bear
Wow.
can't get hooked.
Well, that's a lot of flashes and things. The Baron is on the table, though, still.
It is.
So this is
One
going
good
to be...
team fight could give it for either side.
Yep, this is either team's game. I mean, even though that Girlfriends are ahead by about 10k here, almost 8k, they have been going toe-to-toe on the other side. So
Yeah, but
definitely
it looks like they will start the Baron, and Bangarang is backing, so it looks like the Red is not knowing. Oh, he stops his back.
Persona's on the hunt, is being the front line here. A TP comes in from Aaron. Persona is in the middle of the whole team, does flash
Forced to
away.
flash out,
And
they
Baron
get the
falls to Carry Bear, and their team. Bangarang is stuck in the pit himself. Carry Bear is getting chugged so low.
Yes, he is
Husband is backing them
stuck
up.
in the
Carry
pit.
Bear does get the kill. He is going to fall himself, though, to Persona ultimate. Fuchs does ult somebody on the backside there. It's more
Yeah.
important that Aaron does fall, and
Oh,
Fuchs gets ulted by
gonna get
Persona.
quadra kill.
Quadra kill coming in for Persona. Immense Darius
Darius
gameplay.
ultimate.
Holy moly, he got that one kill, just got the rest of them.
Now they're looking to end the game with the Baron that they just received.
They indeed will look for the end. Only 16 seconds left on Bangarang. Not going to be enough, and Awesome Bill's coming up soon, but this is looking real over as 2 carries are now in that turret, and that is going to be game 2 going over
That
to
is game
We
2.
Have Girlfriends, who have won
But
the
now
series.
the real hard question: MVP.
MVP. Oh my gosh. that was intense gameplay by
It
Persona.
very much so was.
Oh my gosh. And hottest cashier. Like, let's look at the damage charts. Whoo! Wow. I mean, Fuchs putting out the damage too, but holy
Hmm.
moly. Husband, hottest, and Persona near the same amount of
Yeah.
damage. So this is going to be a rough one to pick and choose. We do have to pull up a poll. Let me see if I can actually end this current one. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. What are your thoughts?
I don't know because it's really hard to say after husband and wife had such a good game last game, and this game I think MVP definitely went to Tristana, hottest cashier. So it's really hard to say which of them deserves it more from this game and last game.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I did just end the poll, and I'm gonna start another poll here. Let me see if I can get it up in time. But yeah, I don't know. Really, really, really good gameplay coming out from all three of those members. We did vote as a caster group on husband on the first game. But what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. It's all up to chat in the end, so
That is very true. Oh,
the 21 people.
yeah. Okay. Let me put up the prediction here. Actually, if you could put up the prediction for me, because my
Um,
my thing is bugging out, or some exec in the
yeah.
chat. Yep. So it's gonna be between Darius, Sejuani, Rise, Tristana, and Braum. I feel like I have to give my MVP to. Whew, this is so hard.
It is hard.
You know, uh, I feel like Husband did a great job both games, right? So I think I'm gonna actually still
Mhm.
gonna give it to him because in the first game he dominated. In the second game he was putting so much pressure on Fuchs, and I mean Fuchs did do a good job against him, but we saw the damage coming out really early from Husband, and though he has 10 assists, he was putting out damage like crazy. Has the highest farm on both teams. So yeah, I definitely think for me it's going to be Husband, but
Husband versus wife.
yep. And yep, just waiting for the poll if you got it
Yeah,
coming.
I don't think I can.
Don't think you can. All right, let me
I can't
try.
find it.
Let me see.
Um,
Give me 1 second. Uh, why is it bugging? It's bugging out for me. So
it is for me as well, I think. Slash poll.
I'm not sure. Slash poll.
Oh, okay. I found
Oh, you got it.
it.
Okay, perfect.
Hmm.
All right, we'll get that up in a second here. But yeah, impressive gameplay coming out from We Have Girlfriends.
Definitely.
This is a strong showing for them. As it is the first time we are seeing them. And wow, I mean, we did have several members of We Have Girlfriends on the summer split, so not a
Hmm.
surprise, honestly. But yeah, definitely a good performance from their new team here with some new people
Yeah, definitely a scary performance for the first game in their series.
for sure.
Why do they have such long names?
What, like the champion names or the?
You usually put champions, right?
Yeah, usually.
Well,
Well, it's okay
I'm
if you
putting
put the.
champion names. That's
Yeah,
people names.
that's all right. I'm sure people will figure it out from the nice client that we have on the screen there of who was what that game. Anyways,
Yeah. Adwani. There we go. I just put it in parentheses at the end.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. There it is. All right. All right, so we got husband coming in with 4 votes. Kodak right behind them, though. All right, 4 for 4. This is looking
5
mighty close. Kodak is actually on the table now. 0, 2, and 23. I actually think we didn't give enough recognition for the plays
Yeah,
he was making on
he
Braum.
did very good both games.
Yeah, he did very good both games, and
First on Rakan and then on Braum.
yeah, the Rakan was insanely good, paired with the Zaya. So yeah, I'll give it to him as a runner-up. But it looks like
Yeah.
Husband is in mighty competition with that. Only a few minutes left to vote, so put your votes in, break the tie.
Every vote counts now, I guess.
Every vote counts. This is yeah, this is very very much a difficult one, as the previous ones were not. I feel for several games now, but
Yeah, and now husband versus wife is in the lead.
all right. Will we get the husband in the chat, or will we get the wife in the chat? That is the question of the day. um, yeah, interesting name. I don't even know. I guess we'll have to ask him if he gets
Yeah,
voted
we'll
in.
have to ask him if he gets MVP.
Only a couple of minutes left on it. It is still
Yep.
6-5 in favor of husband.
7-5.
7-5 now. Okay. If we need to see the last draft, we can view that as well. I believe it was. There is the draft for this game, and we saw him do really good on Twisted Fate, so it is very apparent that he knows what he's doing as a mid laner, with accurate roams, accurate Twisted Fate ultimates, the Destiny coming out very strong. But it looks like Kodak is actually creeping back up. Only a few moments left. Yeah.
Will he get one more vote and we'll have 2 MVPs, or will it just be husband?
Will it just be husband? We will find out in a couple of seconds here. And it looks like nope, husband versus wife will be our MVP of gray versus red. Let's see if I can find him.
Oh, I got dragged fast. What's good, guys?
Oh, hey.
Hi.
All right.
All right. Well, first question: where's your name from?
Like, long story short, basically, like, me and my friends were on Instagram one day, and we saw like an Instagram post, and it was like a family like boxing show or something, and it was husband versus wife. And it was really random, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, but it's, you know, whatever.
Well, it's a fun name to say in game. We just call you husband and or wife, I guess. I guess we can call.
Depending how it goes.
Yeah, depending on how it goes, but definitely a great performance there. How does it feel being MVP of this first series for you guys?
I would say, like, playing mid. I mean, mid can only do so much without like jungle, top, and bot. So we have really good players. I feel like we all synergize really well. Like, our bots very very confident in each other. There's really even if there's like little communication, they still both know what each other's doing. We're really confident with like the level 6 on the TF. We're really confident with the Rise TPs. We're all pretty synergized, and playing those roaming champs really helps put pressure everywhere on the map. Picking Twisted Fate, it's really hard, even if you have TP, to really follow him, because as soon as Twisted Fate goes in the fog, it's really hard to contest it. Same thing with Rise with his teleport on his R. that can get the whole team out of a sticky situation.
Right. Yeah, it seems like you tune to those types of champions with global map pressure. Even banning out a lot of Fuchs's champions too, with like the Galio ban. We were thinking about in the draft, like what options does he have if he likes that playstyle? We were like, oh, Rise, of course, Rise. But yeah,
Mhm.
definitely a great performance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Rise is just, same thing the TF, and I feel like you don't really see a lot of Rise players, so, playing
Indeed.
some Rise spices some stuff up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, what a great game, you guys. Any closing remarks? Any shout outs? I know you shouted out your bot lane earlier. I mean, they are, at least Hottest Cashier was MVP in the last summer split for ADC role. Any other shout outs, though?
Yeah, our support Kodak,
Hmm.
he's really good.
Mhm.
He's really on that Braum. That was
Yeah.
he was pretty good. He keeps our AD carry like perfectly, like our AD carries on a pillow the whole game. He's really good at
On a
making
pillow.
sure making sure he has a great time. So
All right.
I'd
Well,
have to shout out Kodak.
are you looking forward to what other teams are you looking forward to facing this split? Any come to mind, or are you just going in blind, just like, hey, team, whatever we got, let's run it.
Um, I think that I'm not too sure really what we're all like really that excited for, but we're really excited to play against Lilac. I think that's red.
Oh,
We're really excited to
oh,
see
okay.
how the bot lanes are going to go against each other. We're really excited for that game.
Oh, is it Lilac?
Or Lilac, yeah.
Lilac? Okay, yeah. They did.
Smiley face.
Smiley face. Yeah, smiley face for sure. They did put on a good showing on I think Wednesday. But yeah, definitely a good opportunity there. But yeah, go enjoy your win of the series for this day 4 of the Gold Series, and I believe that is it for this week. I don't think there's any other streams going on. We'll catch you guys next week for more Gold Series, and the Plat Finals is also next week, so stay tuned for that.
Lots coming up.
Yeah, lots coming up, so catch you guys another time.